as I play and relax. Just find this relaxing, don't forget to leave a like. My name is Blut084, BLUT 084 Art and Games. I'm here every day on YouTube, occasionally on Mixer, but every day and night over on Instagram. I'm just here in the background, just quickly sorting out settings on the stream, just making sure it's all good. But if you would like to leave a message, you can do by tapping on the chat button. And so we'll start the stream, as the stream is now live and should be good. Again guys, thank you for watching, and we'll begin. Let's play. Ooh. What should we play, guys? Let me know in the comment section. I think that we'll just go for an average one. We could play this again over through, as we're going for one episode tonight, and unless it's a short game, then I'll get it all done. But an hour is roughly how long I'll be playing this for. So don't forget, if you do want to check out anything else that I do guys, then check out this link here. But welcome to Sundays, getting you ready for Monday.
One of the things I think a lot of people need to understand is we aren't a museum piece. The Inupiaq people are a living people and a living culture. Even though we're in northern Alaska, which covers this vast area from Nome all the way over the Canadian border, is that there's this extreme value of interconnectedness and interdependence.
It's a hunting society, a gathering society from thousands of years.
This is what creates our culture.
That special relationship between humans and the natural world and the animals, and that it teaches you how to have a society that doesn't do too much harm to the world.
Love and respect for nature, for one another, for our elders. Very, very fundamental value, key to life.
Our values are something that bind us all. The importance of sharing with one another, the importance of spirituality, and the connection to the land, our traditions, how we hunt, sharing of stories and songs and dances.
I'm Inupiaq. I'm from the Arctic Ocean.
I am Inupiaq.
It's very important to me. It's who I am as a person.
And we're very proud of who we are, and we want to continue that.
Okay, it looks like we've unlocked 24 of those, which is quite a good number for me because I don't like 23. But there's one of those videos. I didn't know that was going to be that kind of video, but that was very nice. Yes guys, keep together because you're never alone. And this is what this game is all about. I assumed. So we're going to getting into a little bit of it, because it seems really, I like the artistic style of this game. It looks very pretty. What I've seen the adverts of it and things, and the thing before I downloaded the game.
Inyune ahoting ano kautigais. Ano hulinga ilaksok. Ano hulinga ilak pasyone. Kisay ma panirnia ilaksibut. Ibeak siya kalolo kisay ma isumbekpo. Tabrasi kangit chawak siga summan. Ano hulisuru kumakan. Summan ano hulinga ilakamakan. Tabrasi kangit chawak siga summan ano hulisuru kumakan. Ano hulik pa isyo sunira ka na itchokon ni. Tabra ni beyak siya karewalok ayung itchok. Padyag ni uliksok.
Okay guys, it looks like we can play as collab, so if in the future you would like to play this game together and we'll create a little scene and get a game together, let me know in the comment section. I am on the Xbox right now, but if you want to play and you're watching, you can join in by letting me know on the comments, or come over to Instagram and let me know. Again, it's Blut084, BLUT084, Art and Games. I'm going to be discontinuing on with the game. Again, I will go silent because I do think this game does need complete silence to play, as it's all about the image of this game, because it's absolutely beautiful.
Tukutawayak tuk tisimriome. Aranap kangapiak tuk.
Caribou was, it provided for us in many ways.
Our clothing in those days was made of all caribou skin.
I grew up wearing caribou bands, mittens, caribou skin mattress, blankets.
Some people had boots that were made with wolf leggings, sealskin sole bottoms. Baleen was shaved to make insoles. They kept us quite dry and warm as well. But the caribou skin clothing was the best. We would get as many yearlings as we could for our outer clothing. And for a heavy winter, we would get caribou in February or March because the hair was the longest and the skin was the thickest, and we would use those for our winter gear. With that stuff on, you could sleep outside in 50 below and it wouldn't bother you a bit.
Nibiak siagarualuk kangek singarok supaya ikayok tekakane bilugit. Alawlo ni tam na terigan niyak. Sibunik sip kangaga nibiak siagarualuk kanudun pekpaganak tilangit tamat ko ikayok tauruat.
Silla is the weather. It also means the atmosphere. Here's the nuna, or the land. And it's anything from the land into the moon, the sun, the stars. That's Silla.
It's a very spiritual, and we have a relationship with Silla. Silla has a soul in the same way we do as people, in the same way animals do.
I think spirit helpers in and of themselves are really about how we're connected with things. And so it may be that there is a spirit helper that shows themselves as a bird to show you the way home, or it may be a spirit helper that actually decides to show themselves with the face and body of a man instead of their animal form. And so I think one of the things that's hard to understand is that it's not one way of seeing things, it's one way of knowing you're connected to everything.
We've always had that spirituality of everything around us.
It's the interaction you have with the air you breathe, the ocean that you gather resources from, the rivers from which you gather fish, the tundra from which you pick berries, the animals that give themselves. It's all of that.
Nibiak siagarualugulo terigan neagalu ikayuti piaktuk. Sigakadeo timigini. Ara kangek sinay chikon ne kanok pisilang. Agalan tabra ataw chikon ay ngaruk.
In the winter, when we were traveling, we didn't build sod houses, we built snow houses. In Canada, they call them igloo, but here in Alaska, we call them apuya. We'd do a day of travel, and then we'd make a apuya. The next day, my father would set traps, spend the day there, rest the dogs, give them something to eat, and then the following day, we continued to the next place. We'd go to my dad's sister, who had a house at Dubarg. They had a small sod house over there. We didn't have to do anything. We just visit with them, and my dad and my sister were glad to see each other, and they'd talk away while us kids played outside or go to sleep. By the time we get back to our home, my father would leave us with our aunt or with my grandmother, and then he'd start on his trips and go check his trap line. We were not into 8 to 5 kind of time, you know. We're in a total different kind. We're in ecological time.
Iviaksiakarolu dikit ka aimakvini. Agalan malunak singamarak. Inyokuluk dikin ngamarok iviaksiakarolu pingan. Iba halak simarok sumitema. Dikatyak kumanyain yaksok. Bakit kangaw nago, ibaktani. Nunakik ikiwakto ako naksok. Inyong tukot-taktawan naksit.
Well, okay guys, I'm going to leave it there and say thank you very much for watching. Click the links for more and I'll be back very very soon to continue on with this story. Thank you very much for watching and good night everybody.